today we'll continue lesson 10, cybernetics. So now we today will discuss about the spamming. Spams are the unwanted bulk emails that come from strange sources. Spams are generally sent in large numbers for commercial advertising. In spamming, millions of copies of the same messages are sent to email uh, worldwide. People use this word. Spam is a serious security concern, so it can be used to deliver the Trojan horses, viruses, worms, spyware, and organized targeted phishing attacks. So with the help of this virus, Trojan horse and worms, spyware, uh, third-party persons used to uh, steal your confidential information from your computer. How to identify the spam? Messages that do not include your email address in the to or CCC fields are common forms of the spam. Some spam email can contain offensive language or links to visit websites with inappropriate content. So methods to prevent spamming. Install spam filter or blocking software. If you suspect that email is spam, do not respond, just delete it. Reject all instant messages from persons who are not in your contact list. Do not click on the URL links within Instant Messenger unless it is received from a known source. Keep the software and security patches up to date. Individual right to privacy. In this digital era, there has been a significant increase in the use of technology. As the technology is progressing, so are the privacy parameters diminishing. So the internet is commonly used for various purposes such as for personal communication, accessing information on any topic, for financial transactions. Use of internet can affect the privacy rights and personal data of a person because most of the personal information we are sharing on over the internet. Privacy is one of the major concerns in one's life, and the right to privacy may be defined as a claim of individuals, groups, or institutions to determine when, how, and to what extent of the information about them could be communicated to others. Privacy issues come into picture when personal information is collected, used, and shared without the consent, without the permission of yours, authorized persons, business concerned. So, the certain preventive measures should be taken to avoid infringement of privacy. So, some measures is required to protect the privacy. So, what are the measures? Be careful while sharing your personal profile on the social networking sites. Okay, so make it only friends who only can see. Don't public person cannot see. So, never share your login details with anyone. Delete the sensitive data when not in use, like password and other things. Never click on a link sent to you via text or email from a stranger. Next, protect your online privacy by disabling the cookies in the web browser being used. Because cookies is a small text file stored in your computer's browser directory that collects the information of your online activity and reports back to the host. Uh, so install security software like antivirus, anti-spyware, firewall software to protect your system against the intrusions and infections. Lock up your system when not in use. Software piracy. When software is copied and distributed illegally, it is called software piracy. In market, you find many of are using the Microsoft Office, that is the pirated one only. Original Microsoft Windows, which you are getting installed, pre-installed while purchasing the laptop or computer, that is the original software. So, original Microsoft Office software is costly. A license or copyright is required to copy the genuine programs of someone else. You encourage software piracy when you purchase a single license copy of the software and load it onto several computers contrary to the license term. This is called soft lifting. Means you have purchased a Microsoft Office software for your own use, but you are installing more than one systems. That is the soft lifting. You make unauthorized copies of the copyrighted software and distribute them. You install unauthorized copies of the software on the hard disk of a personal computer. You make unauthorized selling of software for temporary use or sell or buy the software CD or DVDs on rent. These all are the piracy. Measures to prevent software piracy: buy the licensed copy of the software, follow the terms and conditions of the license for each software product you purchase, never make copies and circulate them. Purchase software CDs from a reputed seller to ensure that it is genuine. Avoid using illegal CDs given by your friends to listen to your favorite music or watch movies. If software is available online, download it directly from the manufacturer's website. Register your software to avoid soft lifting. Intellectual property right. Intellectual property right is a term that refers to the legal property rights of a person over creation of his or her mind. Maybe it is artistic or commercial. Under intellectual property law, owners are granted certain exclusive rights over the use of his or her creations, such as musical, literary, and artistic works for a certain period of time. These rights ensure that the creator's hard work is safe and protected from unauthorized copying and piracy. Next, what are the measures to prevent the intellectual property rights? Patent your invention. Patent means a right relating to the new invention that grants the inventor that sole right to make, use, and sell that invention for a specific period of time. So the validity period for a patent in India is 20 years from the date of filing of the patent application. Copyright, art, and publication. So a copyright is a legal right granted by the law to the creator for his original work. The rights provided under the copyright law prohibit others to create a copy of the work, translation of the work, and distribution of the work to the public. So legal action can be taken if someone copies the work without the permission of the author or the organization. It covers artistic and literary creations such as novels, plays, poems, musical compositions, and architectural design. The copyright of work lasts for more than 70 years even after the death of its author. Register your trademark. This protects the brand names, logos, and packing and other distinctive designs that identify and distinguish the products of one manufacturer or seller from the others. So the validity period for a trademark is 10 years and it can be further renewed. Cybercrime. A cybercrime is an illegal activity done through the internet, example identity theft, where somebody can steal your email ID or password and use it to send fake emails containing false information about a product, winning lottery, etc. These are also credit card account thefts and internet frauds like ordering goods in others' name, extracting the mobile phone contacts, forgery, imitating documents, currency, and objects of other people with bad intentions. So harassing others and mischief mongering by sending threatening messages of all of which come under the jurisdiction of the IPC Indian Penal Code. All the above mentioned practices comes under cybercrime. So crime against an individual person, crime against property, crime against the organization society, safety measures while using the computer and the internet. So minors should always serve the internet. Minors should always serve the internet under the supervision of their parents. Parents should decide and suggest age appropriate websites to their children. Okay. Next thing. Uh, To minimize the chance of the attack of the hackers and crackers, one should use a strong password. A strong password consists of at least 6 characters and that are combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. To avoid losing data privacy while transmitting the data from one side to another, encryption can be implemented. Encryption is the process of transferring data into an unreadable code. The result is an encrypted file which is transferred over the network. So at the receiving end, it undergoes a process called decryption, which converts the encrypted information into a readable format. Set up your computer for automatic software and operating system updates to make your system robust. Take regular data backup is the primary and the most reliable method of data protection. Ignore unwanted and strange emails and be cautious of attachments, links and forms in emails that come from unknown people. Make use of firewalls. Firewall is a security system that prevents unauthorized people to access your system and network. It can be either hardware or software or a combination of both. It is implemented on the gateway of network and follows a specific set of rules defined by the user or the network administration based on these rules. It controls the incoming and outgoing network traffic. So this is all for the today students. So we have completed the syllabus of annual exam. So the syllabus for the annual exam is lesson 7, 8 and 9 and 10. So best of luck for your annual exam. Thank you for your kind attention.